Lucas was challenged by reading. Very noticeable when he would go to sit on the couch to read, because I had asked him to practice reading. Probably the last moment before I decided to seek some assistance, he was going to rip up the book. Is that true?
Yes.
Lucas was very frustrated. He would get very angry, and he didn't know the right words to try to express. And it's not that he couldn't read, it's that he was challenged, he was struggling. So that affected the harmoniousness of the relationship. So Lucas was frustrated with himself, I was frustrated with myself, my husband was frustrated all around, so it was difficult. So when my son decided that he was going to rip up his books was when I decided to take action and seek some kind of help. My husband had heard of Vera's Reading Wings program and suggested to look into her course. And so I looked into it the next day and began the course and downloaded the handbook, and that's how we got started. I mean, I think that we tried everything that I knew. So we exhausted what I already knew. So we tried breaking the letters down into small words, covering them up. We tried everything that I kind of knew. Vera's course has helped a lot. Basically, when we began the course, Lucas was so frustrated he was at the point of wanting to rip up his books, and within a month he started reading Harry Potter. We experienced something called the shift. It's hard to quantify that, but when I spoke with Vera, she said, oh yes, the shift has happened. The shift she describes as an energetic shift, and a lot of that has to do with the energy the parent is holding about their child reading. And so I was holding a lot of fear, frustration, anxiety. You start to worry and worry about your child's future, and beginning the course and reading through the handbook allowed me to let go of all of that anxiety and fear. And when I did, he started reading. And so that's a lot of what Vera describes as the shift. So it was something that some people could say was miraculous, but she knows this happens if you follow the course with every single parent or caregiver child relationship. Of course, you know, there's techniques that he was using as well, but that was the greatest change or the greatest help that we recognized that came from the program. The method described was effective for us. The course describes a technique called reading the consonants, which and making sense approach. Yeah, so I would say the method has been effective for us. There was an immediate success measurable, and that is what I was describing as the shift. That was immediately measurable once I had my change of perspective and my energy shift. Immediately that was picked up on by my son. To read a book like Harry Potter that many of his classmates were reading on his own is a tremendous victory for him. I feel like he had a lot more confidence, not only just in reading, but like in himself. Well, I guess this course has helped you read on your own.
Yeah, I've read the first book.
Yes. Yeah, I found it easy to find. It was easy to pay for online. That's when I could go in and start watching the videos, and I could download the coach handbook. I just believe in what Vera has been working on. The handbook gives so much detail and history and reflection from so many different educators. She's really gone through sort of the history of reading and really pieced together a really important story to be told, and not from the phonetics and the programs and the IT and the technology that's trying to sell you the next best tool to upload on the LeapPad. that's coming from technology developers. Vera's coming from a master's in education and a lifelong educator. And so a lot of the information in the handbook, just somehow reading it all, allowed me to really trust the process and let go of all of the frustration I was holding. And that was really the first important step. Yes, I would recommend this program to others, and actually I already have.
I am Lucas and I'm 8 years old.